Brother, then welcome back to the channel. I want to talk to you today about Franco Mastantuono. Now, that's not a name that you're going to be overly familiar with, I don't think, but the transfer rumours are heating up, and I do think Manchester United are going to be linked with tons of big names, probably some free transfers, and that's why I would like to highlight you someone that's doing a bit in Argentina. Like I said, Franco Mastantuono, which is a name that I am really struggling pronouncing, but it is what it is. Now, he is a promising 17-year-old. He is a midfielder or attacking midfielder. You'll see him play on the right wing. You'll see him play just off the striker, and he's absolutely making waves at River Plate at the moment. He has become a mainstay in the Argentinian top flight side since his debut back in January 2024. He's already accumulated 40 first-team appearances at the age of 17. And when his team play, it's almost guaranteed that he's going to be on a team sheet. He is a remarkable talent. Now, he has been dubbed as a potential world-class talent for a reason. And it's not just because he's doing bits at a young age. He is showing top maturity, he's showing top technical ability, and he's already etched his name into the River Plate records by breaking Javier Saviola's record as their youngest ever goal scorer when he scored in February last year. He is widely regarded as one of South America's brightest prospects, and he could be a seriously major acquisition for United if we go for him this summer. He is tipped to earn his first senior call-up for the Argentina squad in June. Now, from a technical point of view, the technical skills on display are top. They got to be applauded. This is a player that, if he was picked up in the summer, could do it all. And he's destined to go to one of the top clubs in Europe. You can smell Real Madrid already sniffing around him. He would not look out of place anywhere. If he goes down the tried and tested route, which seems to be like, Benfica and then on to Real Madrid, you could see that coming. United should absolutely swoop and see if they can get something. But I want to talk about the ones that stand out. The things that he does that make you go, ooh, okay. So first one that you're going to notice is ball control. Exceptional. The close control is a joke. It's Velcro. He is extremely comfortable receiving under pressure. He gets on the turn. He lives on the half turn, and he is someone that, from a technical ball control point of view, flawless. His dribbling is elite. We're talking 9.97 dribbles per 90 minutes last season. We're talking quick feet. We're talking the ability to glide past defenders effortlessly. And we're talking passing, freakish vision, a ridiculous way to pass, excellent through balls, just a real intelligence to what he does when he's delivering passes. And he can change the pace, he can change the direction, he can hit stuff at different angles. And he delivers most of that from that right flank. Now, what stands him out, and he's probably going to elevate him over pretty good and into that world-class sort of area, is, well, one, it's his left foot, but two, it's his shooting, and probably the set plays. His left foot has given River Plate fans some memorable goals from open play and from set pieces already at 17. And we're talking about someone that is striking from distance, is seeing some serious praise for the X factor and unpredictability that he brings to his shooting. Now, at the start of this little video, I said it's someone that you can see going to play midfield, attacking midfield, right wing, off the striker. Another one of his big pluses is just ridiculous versatility. Yes, he's an attacking player. That's about as far as I could pin him down, though, because yes, he likes to cut inside from the right onto his left foot. He can play off both, though. He could even be a number 9. He can play as a 10, as a second striker. He could play as an attacking midfielder. He could play as a winger. I can't pin him down. So when you're trying to think of a player that might fit into Ruben Amorim's versatile, adaptive 3-4-3 shape, you go, I don't know where for sure, but there's probably a spot in there for this kid. Now, his contract expires in December 2026, so he's about 18 months or so he's got on his contract. There is a release clause of £38 million. That rises to £42 million in the last days of this summer's transfer window. Now, reports are suggesting that River Plate might accept a deal of somewhere in the region of £17 million, not asking us to go to his entire release clause value. The competition surrounding him might result in some sort of a bidding war. But there's still time. You know, right now, he can't move to Europe until he's at least 18, and that's going to be in August. So there is a good chance that you don't see a movement for him until the end of the window. There could be an opportunity to buy him and loan him back to River Plate to continue his development before he's ready to move to Europe. But I do think signing someone like Mastantuono would really align with what Ineos are projecting as their strategy. Young, high potential targets in undervalued markets. That's what they're sort of letting it be known that they're into. This ticks them boxes. Like, the sort of player that in a few years' time, you lot are going to come back to this video and you're going to go, fucking hell, he knew. Another one. When he ends up at Dortmund or fucking Real Madrid or Atletico or somewhere like that. Oh, shit, yeah, we knew. Stylistically, he has been compared to that a little bit like Phil Foden. Very technical. Someone that likes to be in possession but has got ridiculous movement, favours a possession-based, high-pressing style of play. He could be the long-term successor to Bruno Fernandes. He could bring that level of flair and creativity, could address United's need for more incision in midfield, more goals in the final third. But he could also slot in perfectly as like that right-sided number 10. Now, we are not alone in our interest. It is basically a who's who of European football. Real Madrid, Inter, Chelsea, City, Liverpool. Are we the most attractive on that list? No, we're not. But what's worked in the past is a route straight through to the first team. And that might be the thing that is able to clinch it should Manchester United decide to pull the trigger and try and bring this lad to Europe. He's coming to Europe, right? That train is in the station. The ticket is bought. The destination is still unknown. But that kid is on his way to Europe, and he is going to be lighting up the Champions League in the next 3 to 5 years. Mark my words. I want to see the timestamps on this video when it happens. Yeah? Come back to this video and go, Jesus Christ. Got that one right? Because there is players that might do it, and there's players that are going to do it. And this is in the going to do it category, right? So where's he going to end up? And for the money that's being discussed, just fucking get him. Just go get him. I think the biggest decision here is, can you convince him to come to United and not go to one of our rivals? That's the bigger decision. Not whether or not you should get him, whether or not you should invest in him. It's, can you stop him going somewhere else? Now, if the money's mental, yeah, there's still a risk there. But if the money's, all right for a young prospect, just fucking do the thing. Let me know if you've been watching him, your thoughts, if you agree with my assessment, stylistically or ability-wise. And I'll see you in 4 or 5 years when you're commenting all over this video saying, oh my God, he was ridiculous. See you in a bit. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, 5-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.